Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to Civil Engineers YouTube channel. Today in this short video lecture, I would like to guide you about depth and width of beam by thumb rule. So let's get started guys. As you can see guys, this is the section of beam and you can see this is column 1, C1 or you can say C2, column 2. And the clear span between two columns is 5000 millimeter or 5 meter. This is clear span. So if we have the span between two columns 5000 mm, so what should be the depth and width of the beam? So let's get started guys. As you can see guys, this is beam. And this is column 1, this is column 2. So we have the formula guys, depth of the beam is equal by thumb rule, okay? L divided by 10 or L divided by 12, where L is the clear span between two columns, okay? So therefore guys, you can see the clear span is suppose 5 meter or 5000 mm. So maybe it will be 3000 mm or 2,500 or 6000. So L divided by 10. So 5000 divided by 10. So you will get the depth of the beam which is 500 mm. So the depth of the beam should be 500 mm. This is the depth of beam. Or L divided by 12. So where L is clear span is 5000. So divided by 12. So we required 14.6 mm. So maybe you can keep 416 mm. 416 mm. So you can take any one of them, okay? But 500 is better than this one because factor of safety is very important in civil engineering, especially for any kind of structure. So now guys, this is the formula to find out the depth of beam. Now if the span is about 6000 mm or 4000 mm, okay, so you can use the same formula which I have discussed the front of you by thumb rule, okay? Now guys, here we have the question, what should be the width of the beam? So the width of the beam you can find, remember one thing guys, that the width of the beam you can find by W divided by D. So it should be greater than from 0.4 to 0.45 from the reference of IS 13920. So this is from the reference of IS, Indian Standard Code. You can find this, that the width of the beam should be, divided by width divided by 2 greater than 0.4, from 0.4 to 0.45. So now guys, remember that the width of the beam should not be less than 200 mm. So therefore the width of the beam, so width divided by depth, as you can see here we have the formula, width divided by depth. Suppose I am taking the minimum depth width which is 200 mm, as you can see from the reference of IS code. So therefore 200 divided by 500, that's why, because the depth of the beam is 500, you can see this one, okay? So width 200 which is minimum divided by 500 which is depth, then you will get the value 0.4. If you see here guys, so 0.4 is greater or equal. So between these two values, so the width is safe. So therefore we should put factor of safety to increase the width of beam. So therefore it is safe, but I should increase its depth. So you can keep up to, this is 300 minimum, 200 minimum. So I can increase. So let me take 300 mm. So this is 300 mm. Okay. So if you put here 300, let me do its calculation, 300. So 300 divided by 500. Let me do. As you can see guys, this is 300 divided by 500. So the value is 0.6. So if you see here, this is 0.6. So now this is more better than this value, as you can see. So from 0.4 to 0.45. So this is safe, but I should put factor of safety in this. So therefore this is 0.6. So 300 is more better then 200 or 250 mm. So guys, this is the way to find out depth and width of the beam from the reference of 13.9.20 by thumb rule, not by steel structural design, because there we need to know about structure load of beam, column, foundation, everything. Okay, so therefore this is the easy way. This video is especially for those people which don't know about civil engineering, especially for normal people. They can use the same formula to find depth and width of the beam, if that is 2-story, 3-story. Anyway, they can find the depth and width of foundation with this formula which I have discussed. Hope this short video can help you. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.